Today we're going to talk about what you can do to fight anxiety. Hey everybody, it's Chris and welcome to What Jesus Says About, where Jesus speaks for himself so you can respond for yourself. Today we're going to be talking about what Jesus says about anxiety. Now when I say anxiety, I mean that general feeling of being out of control that leads to panic attacks, impulsive behavior, depression. But general anxiety like that usually begins as a very specific worry, and that's where we get to what Jesus says you can do to combat anxiety and worry. Now I'm out here at a park in St. Louis called Forest Park. It's really hot and I've got a little bit of a sheen going on, but I wanted to demonstrate how Jesus actually started teaching this message on anxiety. So he's out with a group of people out in the country and he's teaching them on things like love and justice and money, and then all of a sudden he changes topics. It seems like this bird flies by because he all of a sudden uses this fluttering carefree bird as a teachable moment on worry. He says, "Don't worry, look at the birds. They don't plant or store food in barns, but your heavenly Father feeds them. And aren't you more valuable to him than birds?" And then he says, "Can all of your worries add a single hour to your life? So instead, first, seek God and his kingdom and his righteousness, and all these things will be added unto you as well." Now there's a lot that we could unpack there, but when we're focused on anxiety, Jesus is actually giving you some very specific steps that you can take to combat anxiety. When you feel general anxiety start creeping in, or a very specific worry start creeping in, not second, not third, not later on when you get to it, first do this thing. What? That's the second word. Seek. Not just think about, not just like read a book. No, like pursue this thing with all of your mind and your body and your strength, with all your soul. Pursue this thing above everything else. And what is that thing you're pursuing? Well, it's not a what. It's a who. First, seek God. Him, like the person, not a teaching about him, but like actually him, the individual. Pursue God. Because if worry takes away from your life, pursue God, who adds to your life. And the best part about this teaching on worry is that by watching this video, you're already taking Jesus up on his advice.